So this is an emergency all sports edition.
Yep, let's get to it.
Wait, did your team acquire a Super Bowl winning quarterback in the last hour?
One, shut up. And B, no.
Okay, all right. Wait, Lisa, Lisa, are you still there?
This is an all sports edition. That's the sound of Lisa clicking off her podcast player. Hi, toddlers. Welcome to an emergency bonus edition of Talking to Todd with Dwayne Johnson and Todd Prinz. We say it regularly, but on this one, failure is definitely an option, and they definitely can't all be winners because we're going to talk about the NCAA tournament and a couple other sports things, but it's an all sports bonus emergency edition. Hey, Todd.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good. Better than the guy that was bidding on Saturday afternoon. Did you hear this story?
Is this the guy that paid $518,000 for the ball from the last touchdown pass that Tom Brady threw in his career, only to have hours later Tom announce, "I'm back"?
Yeah, I'm having a better day than him. I don't know about you.
Hey, yo, Tommy, little heads up.
Dude, if Tom has an ounce of decency, he will buy that ball back from the guy.
I'm not putting the money on that bet.
So speaking of, that's a good transition. Speaking of bets, status of our $13. Bet what you know, right? I'm not betting on MMA or some crazy thing like that. Bet what you know, right? So Providence is playing Butler. The score is 59-56 with 2 minutes to play. And with a minute and 45 to play, I bet the over of 125 and a half. I'm like, there's going to be fouls. There's going to be free throws. They're going to make that. And then they started running the clock. And I'm like, oh boy, this is going to be close. There's a steal and a breakaway stuff with 0.4 on the clock. Final score, 65-61. We win at 126. $2 bet pays $3.90.
We're getting perilously close to Scott Van Pelt's bad beats. I'm going to be real clear here. Which, by the way, if you want some entertaining television, I think it's on Monday nights. Scott Van Pelt on ESPN and Stanford Steve go through bad beats. That's pretty good. Yeah. So let's not get sued by ESPN.
If he takes one extra dribble before stuffing it home, that does not pay out. The other bet over the weekend, 2-game parlay, Iowa and Illinois. So if we win both games, $2 bet pays $5.29. I'm like, I think both of those teams are going to cover. They're going to go on to, the next. Iowa won 84-74, easily covering the spread. Illinois, not only did they not cover, they got an early exit. So Amy says, well, I could have told you not to bet that game. Thanks, Amy. So total for the weekend, 2 bets, $4, 1 win, 1 loss, net loss, 10 cents. So
now we're just losing slower. Good news. Is the boat not sinking anymore? Oh, no. The boat's still sinking. Oh, yeah, no, we don't know what we're doing out here. But the water gushing in is just gushing in at a lower rate. So we have more time to contemplate what's going to happen when the boat actually goes under.
Previously, we were losing half our money.
That's what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, I think we're getting better.
Yeah.
I don't know.
When you said bet what you know, my thought was, well, I know we shouldn't bet. Okay.
Anyway,
what else we got here?
Well, the thing that really we forgot on last week's show to talk about the March Madness bracket, the men's. I don't know that we're allowed to say that. To talk about college basketball tournament,
the big tournament, the
big
tournament.
Thank you. Yeah. Not the CBI tournament that Drake is going to play in, which, by the way, they have to pay $50,000 to get into,
Is
and
that,
their fans can't watch it on TV without paying $30 a month just to watch the stream.
is that the Columbus Bureau of Investigation has a tournament?
Yes,
Is
that's
that
what that is. Yes.
okay? All right.
Columbus, Ohio. Columbus, Ohio. That's
Yeah.
yes. Yep.
Yeah. It's a fundraiser so they can get some of that spray stuff that lights up with the black light. Yeah. Wow. Literally, it's a pay to play tournament.
It is. Yes, it is. Yeah. For everyone, the team has to pay $50,000 if they get invited, and all the fans have to pay to watch it.
What?
Yeah.
If you have to pay 50 grand to get in, I can't imagine that the invites are that hard to get.
There are people that turn them down.
I'm going to see that. Yeah.
Yep. So
Do they also get like 2 nights at a luxury hotel if the team just sits through a 6-hour presentation on timeshares?
it is being played in Florida, so maybe.
You like the rooms you guys are staying in? For just a low price every month, you too could stay here for 3 weeks out of the year. Dinner's at 4.
So anyway, yeah, back to the real reason we're not going to pick the CBI bracket. Drake is the number 1 seed, but we're not doing that. There is
Congratulations
no.
on that.
Thank you. Yeah.
Get some
Again,
t-shirts printed up.
Woohoo!
Probably have to pay $35 to use the letters CBI. We made the tournament. The NCAA? No, not that one.
No.
The NIT?
The NIT?
No, not that one.
Not that one either. No.
There's other tournaments? Yeah, that's what we said too. All right, let's go back to the big tournament bracket.
The big tournament bracket. So I've created a group in the CBS official NCAA challenge, right?
Yep.
Which anyone can join, even after the tournament has started. If you've got your picks in, you can join. And all you got to do is search for Talking to Todd. You know how to do it. No G, no space. Search Talking to Todd. You can join our Capital One NCAA March Madness Men's Bracket Challenge. It's the official name of it. So you've got, 3 days to get your brackets in here. We'll get this thing posted really quick. And you can create your bracket. You can join our group. How are we going to do this?
Poorly?
I think that's accurate. I think we almost always do.
Oh, wait, you didn't mean that though. Okay.
Are you doing a bracket and I'm doing a bracket, or are we doing a, meld our minds one Talking to Todd sheet of integrity bracket that others can play against?
Well, when we did this, didn't we do this last year, right?
Yes, we did.
And we had what, 11, 12 people?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. I believe we each had our own bracket.
Okay, well then we'll stick to that.
I mean, now it's tradition, I guess.
Well, we have done that every year that we've done the podcast, and they've had a tournament. We've done this. So
yes. Okay, so you're gonna do a bracket. I'm gonna do a bracket. I think, however, we ought to have one more fun bracket, and I'm gonna since you do 98% of the work, I'm gonna put this on you. This may stay in the show. This may not. We'll see. You log into the bracket, see what happens. I think there ought to be one other bracket, and it's based solely on this criteria.
Okay.
Based on the mascot, who do you think would win in a fight?
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah. Right. So if it's, the Bulldogs versus the Cardinals, I mean, the Cardinals going to fly around, but if they go toe to toe, Bulldog wins.
Bulldog wins. As opposed to the Stanford Cardinal, dog pees on tree, dog wins.
Yeah. Either way.
Tree falls on dog, tree wins.
Yeah, but the tree's dead too. Like you can only do that move once.
That's true. And my dog will pee on every tree when we go for a walk. So, okay, so dog wins.
So here's the thing. Here's what I think we should do, because this will give us even more content for later this week. If you want to go through and pick the mascot bracket,
okay,
in this week's main episode, I'll have you walk me through some of your choices.
Okay, that sounds like a plan.
All right,
okay, we'll do that. I will do that.
And the biggest reason I'm doing that is that gives us probably one bracket that we both can beat. I don't want to get the shaft.
Thrice shafted. Okay.
So the bracket's up. It's available.
Bracket is up. It's available. I will post a link. I will post a link on the Facebook page. I'll also tweet it if you follow us on Twitter. God bless you if you follow us on Twitter. But I'll post it a couple of different places. Or you can always text us, either one of us, and get it, and we'll get it back to you. So
it's nice to have a podcast where every listener has at least your or my number to text, if not both. Handcrafted customer service.
That's what we do around here. The music is Happy Boy by Kevin MacLeod. You can join our Talking to Todd Bracket Challenge group on the CBS app. Just search Talking and the number 2. No G, no space. We have a page on Facebook. You can always tweet us there. You can also get the link there. You can call us during the games, and leave us a message, and we'll play it. You know how you do that. That's the voicemail, 515. Also CPA, that's 515-257-6272. Yes.
Although we're getting close to tax season, so if you get put on hold on 515, also CPA, just hold on. We're getting the calls as quickly as we can.
Winners will get award-winning merch from Zazzle, and they also get a free trip to the Tuba City home office. Please don't do that. Thanks to our listeners, our sponsors. Send us your feedback to feedback@talkingtotodd. Todd?
I'm just thinking about, can you imagine, like, This American Life? Hey, if you need something, just send us a text.
Like,
phone's blowing up.
Joe Rogan. Can you text Joe Rogan? I hear he's really big in the podcast world.
We're going to stop recording this and move right on into the other podcast. Let me tell you about how bad 5G is. Don't text on 5G.
There's a switch in this building that controls the electricity. What's funny about that? I'm the only one that knows where it is. Oh, with that, we will report back on brackets and fun and all kinds of other stuff. So get your brackets in. We look forward to touching base with you next time right here on Talking to Todd. That was efficient.
Yeah. Don't know why we can't do that on the Wednesday nights.